Hi everyone, I'm Cinderay9 and welcome to a quick Let's Play of Breath of Death 7, The Beginning. The joke being that there is no Breath of Death 1 through 6. That's the joke. This is an indie RPG made by Zeboyd games. Mess with that, I don't know why there's no sound effects here, but as you can hear, there are sound effects. I just don't know why they're here, why they're not here. I played this game quite a while ago. It's not that old of a game. It might be, and I'm just not remembering. I remember seeing this on the Xbox 360 marketplace way back when, and picked it up, and it was a lot of fun. Zeboyd Games has done a few other RPGs. You can get this on Steam. It's just a few dollars. It's pretty short for an RPG, but it's a lot of fun, and it has a really cool mechanic when it comes to the characters that I really enjoy and I think is really neat. And they tend to use it in all of their RPGs that they've done, and I hope they do more because they do a really good job. A lot of jokes here will be tongue-in-cheek, so please keep that in mind. This is just to have a lot of fun. It'll have kind of a different flavor than my typical Let's Plays, so I hope you enjoy. I'm going to be playing through this. It won't last too long, because if I have to do any grinding for levels, you might have to do that. The game can be a little unforgiving that way. One level can make a lot of difference in this game, but it's an RPG, so you have save points a lot. You can fight enemies to get additional EXP and level up. We're gonna start a new game. There's normal, easy. For the frail in body and mind, monsters are weaker and MP recovery is increased. There's hard. For the one who has walked into the darkness and returned, monsters are more powerful and MP recovery is reduced. And there is a score attack mode. Earn points by defeating bosses while under-leveled. Score can be viewed on the status screen, only available once you've beaten the game at least once. I'm not going to show off score attack. Feel free to do that yourself. Like I said, this is just a RPG just for me to go through, have some fun with it, have some laughs, and hopefully you all enjoy too. Like I said, the thing that I really like is the feeling of the game. It's, like I said, a lot of tongue-in-cheek jokes. Don't take it too seriously. And also the combat mechanic. It won't look too complicated to begin with. Now, it'll look just like your standard RPG fare, but it does have a little bit of difference going with it. Like I said, the mechanic they tend to use in all of their RPGs that they've done, and it works really well. I'm going to play on normal, because again, I would play on hard, but again, this is just for me to have some fun and have some laughs after Trails of the Sky and Final Fantasy IV, some really heavy RPGs. This is just for me to have some fun before I kind of undertake the next larger project. So I hope you enjoy. Welcome to Breath of Death 7, The Beginning. As we begin our story, we find our silent protagonist in the den of a vile band of trolls. Let's look in on him, shall we? His name is Dim. Get it? Dim Bones. Dim Bones. Ha ha ha. Like I said, it'll be a lot of tongue-in-cheek, just a lot of jokes, and I really hope you enjoy this quick Let's Play through it. I would say Breath of Death 7 is probably an... See, I've only played through the entire game once, so I really don't remember it that well. I'd say it's probably an 8 to 12 hour RPG if you kind of gun through it. 8, maybe 12 hour RPG. We'll see how long it takes me. So this won't be a really lengthy RPG is what I'm getting at. What Dim lacks in verbosity, he more than makes up in stoicism and rugged good looks. However, since you're going to be spending quite some time with Dim, it would probably be for the best if I turned on the thought subtile-o-matic. This band of trolls has terrorized the town of Paladinis for the last time. They shall learn to fear the blade of Dim the Skeleton. Now, it's all up to you, brave game player. Do try your best not to get good old Dim killed at the first sign of battle, would you? Would you like to see the controls? In a pig's eye! No, let's look at the controls. So I am using my wired 360 controller, which is the norm for me, if you're new to the channel. So there it is, move. You can move with either the D-pad or the left stick, which is nice. A to confirm, B to cancel and run, Y to pull up the menu, and start to pull up the system menu. What strange device is this? Don't worry about it, Dim. Oh, right. This is the PC version. Because I am playing on the Steam version, which is quite funny that they put that in. That's different to me. If you don't have a controller, which I do, you could use the keyboard. Default controls are confirm enter, shift to run, space to pull up the menu, run toggle, caps lock if you want to run all the time, menu space. Of course, feel free to change the settings in the options menu. Again, this is pretty standard RPG fare right off the bat. Chat. We don't have any other party members right now. Status, strength, magic, vitality, agility, vitality, and will. Strength will determine how much damage you do with attacks. Magic determines how much damage you do with magical attacks. Strength, physical, magic, magical, of course. Agility is how fast you go in battle. Vitality will lessen physical damage, and will lessen magic damage. I believe I got all that right. Dim has a sword and a bronze shield. He's level 4, and he'll level up in 2 EXP. There you go. I love the feel for this game, just because it has that old Dragon Warrior / Dragon Quest feel to it. Old Final Fantasy NES version to it. It's an 8-bit RPG, as you can see, so it has that feel to it, and it works really well. They do a really good job with it. There's a fight command. We'll get to that later. Equip, you choose the party member you want to change. Sword and shield. And it'll tell you the bonuses you get from that. That's where he's getting his extra strength. And both of these, he's getting his extra vitality. Menu. The numbers on the left are Dim's natural stats, and the numbers on the right are his stats after enhanced by equipment. Let's start to this person. This is a nameless hero. Greetings. I am the spirit of adventure. Let me tell you about character statistics. No need. I'm a battle-hardened warrior after all. Strength determines your damage. Yes, he goes into telling you anyway, because again, strength determines the damage your physical... Man, I just went over this. Determines the damage your physical attacks. Magic does the same for your magic attacks. Agility determines who moves first in battle. Vitality determines your defense against physical attacks. And will determines your defense against magical attacks. Hey, I actually remembered it all correctly. Good job, me. Now that you know all about character statistics, use that knowledge wisely. But I already knew all of this. I feel you, Dim. This is important. This is a 1 save point, and 2 at save points, MP is restored. And maybe say, but HP isn't restored? You know, it's kind of weird. I've played other RPGs where, yeah, a save point fully heals you, but that includes HP. Well, we're going to save. We'll save in slot A. That's because Zeboyd games also have another interesting mechanic. Troll A. Hey, look at this puny little skeleton warrior. Does he seriously think he can take on our chief? Only a fool looks down upon an enemy before he has beaten them into submission. I really like Dim. Ha! I bet this skeleton is so dumb that he doesn't realize he could restore his MP and save the game just by stepping into that pillar of light in front of us. He could freely use his special techniques on us and then regain all his lost MP in the blink of an eye. Thanks, Trollby. That's exactly what we're going to do. Thanks for the tip. Let's dance. A troll approaches! Round 1 begins. Monsters at normal strength. I may have to lower the volume a little bit. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't drown me out too bad. We'll find out. Again, I always overestimate things. Anyway, it said monsters are at normal strength. Well, we'll get to see how that works. Attack, Tech, Magic, Potion, and Unite. And Protect. Defense up temporarily and taunts enemies. Attack is your basic attack. It will tell you how many times you hit, so we're going to hit once, and the power. Attacks take 0 MP. So we will do 25 times 1, around 25 damage. Of course, we have to factor in the enemy's defenses and things like that. Tech are where we use techniques, magic are where we use spells. Techniques also use MP, but they're more physical moves. Potions, we have 5 of them. They restore one ally's HP to max. They can also revive a party member and cure status ailments. Potions in your game are your cure-alls. They're your Phoenix Down, your potion, and your remedies all in one. That being said, be careful with your potions because you can only carry so many. And we have no Unite techniques. We'll get to that when we can get them. Multi-Strike costs 5 MP, and it will target one enemy, and it will do 2 hits at 18 damage. There's also Death Blow. Targets one enemy, it does 50 damage times 1. As you see, it says Combo Boost and Break. This is important. We'll get to that mechanic in a little bit. Let's start with Multi-Strike. These trolls have 50 HP. 2 hits, take 30. Ow, ow. Round 2 begins. Monsters are at 110% strength. This is another Zeboyd game mechanic. The longer a fight goes on, the stronger monsters get. A very interesting mechanic. So it's in your best interest to finish the battle as quick as possible. Now, if you look at our combo meter, it says ×2. The reason for this is because we hit twice. So if we multi-strike again, and both hits connect, our combo meter is now ×4. This troll stares blankly into space. That's a kind of a dragon warrior mechanic. Round 3 begins. Monsters are at 120% strength. Monsters will gain 10% strength every round. Death Blow. Now if you look at Death Blow, it says 70 times 1. The way Death Blow works is as you get your combo meter higher by hitting enemies, and there'll be other ways later in the game, you can do more damage with moves that have the combo break. Death Blow is unique in that it will boost the combo and then break it. So let's Death Blow. Now you see the combo is reset to 0. So you're basically trading in your combo for more damage with that combo break. But as you see, it does a lot of damage. All enemies have been defeated. All allies regain full HP. Get used to this. In Zeboyd games, after a battle, you get all your HP back, but not your MP, and that's where you're going to be doing a lot of your damage anyway. We also get 2 EXP and 10 gold. That gets Dim his first level up. He gets 10 HP, 5 MP. MP is important because that's how you're going to be using all of your special moves. Now we get to another Zeboyd games mechanic that is really cool. And it'd be nice if some other games did something like this. Choose your level up bonus. Every time you level up, when you get a level up bonus, you choose how you want to build your character. So, we can have Dim learn Fire Flurry. It costs 8 MP. It has the fire element, targets one enemy, and does 3 hits of 20. Or, we can have Dim learn Fireball, which targets one enemy. It hits one enemy just really hard, 50 times 1, instead of the multi-hits. It's also a little cheaper than Fire Flurry. This is cool, and I believe Fireball also will go off your magic stat, while Fire Flurry will go off your attack stat. Because I think Fireball is an actual spell. They even flesh out this mechanic better in later games. I want to say this was their first one that they did. And in later games, they really fleshed it out. They've done kind of a handful of games, I think. Let's take... I like Fire Flurry, so I'm going to take Fire Flurry. Now, just like the troll said, we're going to walk back down here and restore our MP. Why? Because we can. You will always get all your HP back. But like I said, not your MP. So if we look at... Oh no, Fire Flurry is a spell too. Okay. So techniques and spells. So there we go. I like this mechanic because it lets... Hey, 200 gold. It lets different players build their characters different ways. And I think that's neat. 4 additional potions, hooray. You must be the boss, considering you're kind of sitting on a throne type thing and you're surrounded by torches. You have this fancy floor. I'm just guessing. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's the boss. Dim approaches the troll chief. A truly legendary exchange ensues. What is this undead man? A miserable little pile of secrets and bones. Enough talk. Have at you. Remember, Dim says absolutely nothing. We just get these cool subtitles thanks to the subtitle, whatever it was, Omatic. Hint. Build up your combo count with multi-hit techniques. Then finish off the enemy with a powerful combo boost ability, like Death Blow. Watch out for abilities with Combo Break. Those abilities reset your combo count after using them. Chief Troll appears. Alright, let's try our new spell. One up. Fire Flurry. Takes 60. Nice. 110% strength. Yeah, it's not very flashy, this game. It, again, takes after its old NES counterparts. But it's still a lot of fun. One more will do it, but we're going to finish him off with the combo break and boost move. Death Blow. Done. Regain full HP, 4 MP, 44 EXP, 50 gold. That gets Dim to level 6. 10 HP, 5 MP, and we choose our level up bonus. We can either give Dim plus 20 strength and vitality, or we could give him 10 max MP and 20 magic. Yes, you even choose your stat ups, which is very interesting. So how do you want to build your Dim? Do you want him to have a little more max MP so he can do more things? Or do you want to just him be able to hit hard and be a little hardier? This is actually tough for me, because I really like to use skills. You know what? I'll go with the strength of vitality. Why not? And so, with the Troll Chief defeated, Dim heads back to tell the inhabitants of Paladinis of his success. Will Dim find a beautiful new companion to join his adventures there? Press on, bold adventurer! World map. Now, if you look at the world map, it says 200 battles left. You may be wondering what that is. Well, let's get into a fight. Yes, you can fight at any time by clicking fight. Kind of interesting. Bee-fly, an angry flower approaches. Ow. Bee-fly is angry, attack power is doubled. Well, there went the angry flower. It's weak to fire, obviously. Ow, ow. And you're dead. Phew! Kinda close. So you see your HP can go away really fast. 11 EXP, 22 gold. Hooray. 199 battles left, so... places can have a limited number of battles. You will also get into random battles, if I remember right in this game. Once battles left is at 0, you've basically cleaned the place out, and you won't encounter random battles anymore. But you can always use the fight command to fight. It's kind of handy in dungeons, because they tend to have a low number of battles that you have to fight, basically. Welcome to the town of Paladinis. Hooray. Hi. Welcome, stranger. What you buying? I have to do my merchant voice. Buy weapons, buy armor, sell weapons, sell armor. It's pretty standard. Iron sword. You can press X to compare. So our current sword is 20 strength and 10 vit. This doubles that. So we're going to buy an iron sword. Don't forget to equip it. They're right about that. This is a big upgrade. But there are 2 different shields for Dim to buy. Can be used by Sarah. Who's Sarah? Iron shield gives 40 vit, but the mirror shield gives 20 magic, 20 vit, and 30 will. So you have to choose. Do you take a little less vitality for more magic and more resistance to magic? Or do you just go straight physical resistance? How much it cost? 150. Okay. We'll run now. Hi! If you fight a lot of battles in a single area, enemies there will do their best to avoid you. Which is what I was talking about, the battles left mechanic. Don't worry though, you can always initiate a battle on your own by selecting the fight command from the main menu. The more hits you make in combat, the higher your combat count will rise, and the more powerful combo boost skills will become. Watch out for combo break skills though, they reset the combat count to 0. We've gone over that. So combo boost will use the combo gauge, and combo break will reset it. I heard rumors of a fabulous treasure guarded by terrible monsters in a cave to the northwest. Many adventurers have sought to claim this treasure, but none have succeeded. Shall you be the first? Somehow, you know there's a treasure chest on the other side of this door. Too bad you're never getting in. No, but treasure chest. What else is there? Hi. The town of Lufespolis lies to the east, but to reach it, you have to pass through the Graveyard of Lost Souls. A skilled mage once told me that the better you perform in combat, the more MP you'll regain when you're victorious. Defeat the enemy quickly for maximum regeneration. That's another thing. You saw we were getting MP after every fight, but you can go through a lot of MP. The quicker you defeat an enemy, the more MP you will regen after the battle is through. So you have to find a nice balance. Welcome back, Dim. What'll it be? The usual? Actually, I'd like something with a bit more kick. The usual it is. 1 chocolate milk coming up. Dim wants something a little stronger, but chocolate milk. I like chocolate milk.
Yay! I've been waiting for you to get back, brave hero, and here you are. I'm so excited.
Huh?
Where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. How embarrassing. I'm Sarah, the historian. I'm on a quest to explore ancient ruins and uncover the secrets of the past. And you're just the bodyguard I need. So what do you say?
Wait, what?
So you'll do it? Wonderful! The first ruins I want to go visit are to the east. But before we do that, we should probably talk to the townspeople for tips and explore the countryside for fun and profit.
AKA EXP.
This has got to be the most hyper girl I've ever seen. I heard that! Did I neglect to mention that I'm also a mind reader? Well, I am, so don't go thinking anything naughty.
Oh, brother. Sarah has forcefully joined her party.
Dim and Sarah gained the Unite technique, Fire and Ice. Unite techniques are special abilities that require 2 or more characters to use. As you progress through the story and gain more allies, more Unite techniques will be made available to you. Why more games don't use Unite techniques? Or, as I fondly refer to them, back in where I kind of first encountered something like this, Chrono Trigger, way back in the day. Double techs. Why don't more games have these? They're awesome. It needs to be used more.
Why don't you ever talk, Dim? Now that we have the chat command, we can talk to our party members.
Everyone knows that a true hero never speaks. His silence becomes his strength and his shield.
Is that so?
Plus, I have no tongue.
That would do it.
Skeleton. So, can't really speak. So this is what you're gonna get through the game. It does have a semi-serious plot. It's interesting enough, an interesting enough plot. As I let the beginning scroll through, it's kind of just more of a backdrop for the world and for the characters and interactions. Like I said, it's a lot of tongue-in-cheek stuff, a lot of laughs, just like that. Plus, I have no tongue. Yeah, it's just a lot of funny jokes. It's fun. That doesn't mean the game won't try to absolutely destroy you. It will. Let's put on Dim's iron sword. And we now have Sarah, so let's equip her with something. Let's buy her a weapon. We'll buy her a magic staff, or a mystic staff, sorry. It will double her current staff. So her current staff gives 10, 10, and 10, strength, magic, and will. The mystic staff gives 20, 20, and 20, and also 10 max MP. Sarah is obviously a spellcaster. So we'll purchase that for her. Let's equip it. Mystic staff. We can sell the sword and sell the staff. We don't need those. And we're gonna get enough money to get a mirror shield. Now one of the NPCs, I forget which one. No. You? No. That's where we're going next. It's to the east. It was you, wasn't it? Yes. Terrible monsters in a cave to the northwest. There's apparently treasure there, so we're gonna go try to grab it. Hi. Welcome. Finest beds in town. No need for payment for a great hero like yourself. So we'll save. That'll give Dim all of his MP back. Before I end this episode, and so the skeleton Dim and the ghost Sarah team up to embark on a fantastic adventure. Ha 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 ha. Get it? Fantastic because they're undead. She's a ghost. You get it. Will they discover the secrets of the past? Will they find true love? Will they find 2 more allies to join their quest? Yes! Maybe. Yes! Maybe. Come on, you just could give me yes, yes, yes. Very specific, though. That will they find 2 more allies to join their quest? So you can count on that. Like I said, I'm going to get into why am I doing that? I can do this. Giant red approaches. So, we have a few additional things now. We have our Unite technique, Fire and Ice. This takes 15 MP. from both of them. What they're basically going to be doing is combining Dim's fire skill with Sarah's ice skill. It ignores defense, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it targets all enemies. What I'm going to do is just swing so I can show off Sarah. Sarah doesn't hit really hard, she's your typical mage in that way, but she does have this tech, Research. It takes 5 MP, she targets herself, and she gets 50% additional magic. Use Research first, and then start nailing enemies with magic. She knows the Heal spell. Targets one ally. It does break the combo. So its power is 70. We're gonna have her... Oh, by the way, she can't unite because Dim's busy. All party members have to be ready to do something because it's going to take all of their turns. We're going to have her dodge. She doesn't have protect. Dodge ups her defense and helps her hide from enemies. Enemies are less likely to attack Sarah, whereas Dim can draw attacks to himself. Now if I protect again real quick. Heal doesn't have combo boost, so it doesn't get stronger with higher combo, but Heal does break the combo. Keep this in mind. It will help you later. So you'll want to have somebody faster than Sarah do a big move that uses the combo up, that boosts, that gets something out of the combo and breaks it. Then have Sarah heal. This is where agility will come into play. But let's use Unite, Fire and Ice. As you see, it took MP from both party members. At least I hope it did, because I was trying to remember that right. 2 EXP is 6 gold. And you can see Sarah on the map now. Yay! So there you go. What I'm going to do in between episodes is I'm going to get enough gold just by fighting outside to get Dim the mirror shield. I don't have to do this, but I'm going to anyway. Just because. And if I gain a level up, I'll show it off as well. And we'll rest at the end as well. This is also a good idea because Sarah's only level 2, as you can see. So it'll be good to get her a few levels as well. Oh yeah, let's look at her stats. As you can see, she's pretty fast. She's faster than Dim. A lot more magic, a lot more will. Spells aren't going to hurt her very hard, but really low strength. Like I said, typical caster type. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you get some laughs out of this. Will probably be a pretty quick LP. And as I said, just enjoy it. This is more of a kind of just lean back and enjoy the jokes and kind of quips that will come with this game. Till the next episode, I'm Cinder89. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.